Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 5th episode of Hataage Kemono Michi. Last episode, we went off to a quest for griffins, and we weren't able to actually, defeat these mighty beasts, but we were able to take their unwanted child home with us, so I'd say it was a win overall. And, last episode really showed just what kind of position Camilla has in the show. And I think I made some kind of comment about being a bit surprised about that. But, there was a line that Genzo said in the episode that I kind of glossed over at the time. But he said, she has no tail, she has no animal ears, she doesn't pay rent, so who cares about her? He said something like that. And I guess that really does explain it all. Everyone else he lives with is either an animal or a part animal. And Camilla's not. She's just like a regular person, appearance-wise, so that really explains why he just does not care about her. So, once that line actually fully sunk in, I found that pretty funny. But anyway, we're here for this episode, so let's see what we're gonna get. 3, 2, 1, play. Alrighty, starting with the opening, okay. Kemono Michi. Remember how weird I thought it was the first time I saw him without his mask? But he's had it off so much that now seems like the norm, oddly enough. And yeah, we now know where we got the griffin. And the princess, yeah. A poor princess. Who also does not have animal ears or tail or anything, so... Oh yeah, we also saw that one girl at the end of last episode. She seems to be important, so I'm sure we'll get more for this episode. This guy just spins on by. I get a little bit nervous when they suddenly look at me for some reason. Animal Mask X Mao. So, like Mao, like a Demon King? Is that what we're talking about? Or, probably not. Probably this character. Which I forgot he was called that until a few seconds ago. So yeah, I think you might actually get Isekai next. I guess it's probably going to be like a second attempt at summoning a hero. Because they got the strongest one the first time, and then now that Genzo's not there anymore, he becomes the strongest. And then he gets summoned next, when that makes sense to me. I can already see the path of the episode in my head. Because we did see like a ring and Mao, in the opening, so... that all makes sense. Oh, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself a little bit. But if it does happen, though, what will be interesting to see how his interaction with the princess goes, because I don't think you have a reason to German suplex her, but I guess we'll see. Maybe she's just really unlucky and will trigger him somehow as well. A.K.A. Mao. He's nowhere near as cute as a Mao from Andro, unfortunately. Will he? Guess we'll see. Not today. Bigger animals than you have tried. Well, maybe not at this point, but eventually. Ooh. And boom! That was a good kick. But, it's no match for Animal Mask. And he's fading away. So now hopefully we get to see exactly what they do afterwards. Now that the match suddenly ended. Like, how do they follow up with this? Because it obviously wasn't part of the show, so... Guess he's gonna pretend that it is and say that Mao's the winner. I don't know what you would do there. But the match is definitely over. That was too close for comfort to that laptop. It didn't go there on purpose. It didn't really run. It sparkled away. a chicken nugget. I don't know. I'd say chicken nugget really, really stings. Easier said than done. I think he's a little bit salty. I didn't get to put him in the grave and all that. But, you know, I'm sure he'll make it there, so he'll have his chance of a rematch. Wouldn't believe me if I told you. Call him Genzo-chan. I see, somebody's moving up in the world. Where did you go, Animal Mask? There he is. I didn't know you had say you were going to eat them. This is his apartment. It looks very, very tilted. Like all the stuff's gonna fall to one side. Terrible apartment. You're a little bit obsessed, dude. What's so special about Animal Mask? Oh, I guess that's what's special about him. This guy's got it bad. But you gotta move past it, find someone else. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Don't know why it was that funny, but... I don't know, just such a ridiculous thing. It wouldn't be funny out of context, but... Oh, that's not him, though. Yeah. You got it bad. I'm still pretty sure he's gonna get isekai'd in a similar way that you know, Genzo did. I just thought that would have happened by now. But there's plenty of episode left, so you can't stay at home all day ogling your animals. Masao. This isn't Zombieland Saga. I think he'll be fine. What are things gonna do? Cry? I mean, I do feel a little bit bad for it, but... I think a little bit crying is gonna be okay, like, he'll survive. Yeah. Kusith. Anything makes a good pet, Shigure. You watch your mouth. No, you can't see those food. You gotta bite your paw. Just goes at his own pace, doesn't he? Hiroyuki, no, he's gonna steal all the food. I was gonna follow him at first. He can't even shut the door by himself. But yeah, we got Team Rocket over here, so... Yeah. He was a purebred mongrel, I think he called them. You probably would, but, you know, Team Rocket-esque villains never learn their lessons, so... What, you clearly enjoyed it. Yeah, does that look like the face of a person who's suffering? I didn't think so. No, not at all. I wouldn't laugh at that. Just saying that makes me want to laugh more, so... Meanwhile, Hiroyuki go hold down the fort successfully. So how is this gonna go? I don't think we ever got to play with her ears, did we? Because she bolted before we had a chance to get to her. Episode 1. I think you're underestimating Hiroyuki's intelligence. Yeah, this plan very much hinges on Hiroyuki being stupid, so I don't see it working. Although Hiroyuki does like food, he tried to take food from Masao, so... Oh. Oh, wow, that's some flexibility right there. My back kind of hurts just looking at it. Maybe something else does as well. So what are we up to? So short, she barely fits in the frame. Almost like two mothers going out with their daughter. Yeah, there's no food here. Why do we even bother coming here? I don't really feel comfortable leaving anything to you. Yeah. Like there's intruders back at the fort that Hiroyuki's supposed to be holding down. I don't doubt you have that. I don't think you can smell lies. You know what? I can believe that too. Who's Keiko? Who's she? I don't know all these names, okay? I barely remember Camilla's name. Oh. Oh, what the heck? What happened? Did Hiroyuki do this and bring them back? Because I would be impressed. I want to see how he did that. Please give me the story. I'm guessing it didn't go well. Yeah, that was her first mistake. But my brother doesn't listen. So, how do we get here? Well, how do we get there? Okay. Let's see how their plan goes. Because we saw the plan, so you know it's not gonna work. Well, so far it's going well enough, but I'm sure we'll go downhill at some point. Aww. That's such a cute doggy. Really is. Probably the cutest animal that's not part human girl in the show. This is not how the plan was supposed to go. Oh. Oh, the ant! Oh, wow, I completely forgot about the ants. Oh. Is the ant the one that's really holding down the fort? Okay. Yeah. Then a match for the unknown ant. As usual, he's the one that gets screwed over. Whatever his name is, I don't know what his name is. She always calls him Aniki, so I don't know. I'll take your word for it. I don't know what they sound like. I wish I had animal cat ears I could just wiggle. Well, we lost him, so... Should be nice to see what he's doing. I'm not sure what happened. He just kind of ran somewhere. Well, did you ask? Yeah, I still don't see him. Where did he go? I don't think that would make anyone feel any better. Okay, there's a lot of them. Don't sound too relieved. So those are some ugly, ugly things. Well, it doesn't involve animals, so why would anyone care? Yeah, I can't be bothered. Yeah, but you're not an animal, so you're not that impressive. It's really not. I don't know what's wrong with you to even say that. Yeah, well said. uh, it's really not. Although I think you hurt its feelings. She is cute. See? Good contrast between cute and hideous. Oh, oh no, she's gonna eat it. Oh no, you might want to leave if you can. We're gonna pan back over to her and that thing's just gonna be in her belly. Money can't buy love after all. And even if it could, it'd cost 300 yen at the convenience store. And yeah, back to fighting. Very dysfunctional group. You can tell this is, you know. Not the same person as a Konosuba. Oh, wait, did she eat all of them? Seriously? Oh my god. This... What was even the point of coming here? Didn't think she would eat all of them. Yeah, good job, Ant-Man. Well, wow, that is a really good drawing. That's actually really impressive. I think we should get revenge on you because you keep harassing us, trying to steal our stuff and kidnap us, and you are clearly in the wrong here. Oh, and yeah, I guess we came for a visit. Okay, going on the offensive. Oh, wow. It's on now. The fear is real. Lessons never learned. Oh, wow, that got some distance. And most heroes don't take the fight to the enemy like this, so I appreciate this. Yeah, I bet you wish you were getting those pets now, huh? I'm getting so dizzy. Love the music, too. And I would have puked by now. Okay, finally. I don't know how much more that spinning he could take. Please had a soft landing. Very nice of you, Genzo. That's why you're the hero. They're like, okay, we're not gonna have that happen to us, so we're just gonna hide over here. Yeah, I bet it was fun. And I guess he's just not gonna come this episode, but I'm still sure he'll come eventually. Okay, now we go back to him. So maybe we'll just end the episode on him coming. Okay. So, you feeling any better? Probably not. Yeah, that's what he's got. Yeah, you are definitely obsessed. Yeah, get a new hobby. Anything, like, try watching anime. I don't know. Or you could knit like a girl. I guess that works too. Oh, with Hiroyuki. Okay, I'd make a nice gift for Genzo. I do feel genuinely bad for that guy, even though I have been laughing a lot. And yeah, we also didn't get much more of her either. Like, they like to tease us in this show. Oh no, is she gonna be the one that summons Mao? Mao-sama, you know, Mao. Okay, so she's... Okay, I get it now. She's not trying to summon the strongest person like the princess did. She's just trying to summon their demon king, their Mao-sama. So they got Mao. That's actually great. I love all of that. That doesn't translate too well into English, but it's funny. Well, you're about to meet your beloved animal mask again, so get excited. And yeah, his was definitely less dramatic, but he's coming nonetheless. Thou art my servant. What is your noble phantasm? I'm guessing Berserker? Possibly Assassin? I love this character already. Valet Ioannis. Do you have a nickname? Because I kind of gave up halfway through that name. But even her character design, I love everything about this character. He's just confused. Mao. Mao. Yeah, that really doesn't translate into English at all. But it's fine. I expect most anime fans will get it. I know that's enough of an anime fan to watch seasonal shows consistently, probably gets it. It's not that hard, you know? But that's pretty great. I love this show. So yeah, even though I like the idea of Hiroyuki beating them up and personally delivering them back to their home, I guess that was a little bit unrealistic, so I can accept the Ant-Man doing it. Yeah, because Hiroyuki, he's a sweet little guy. He's not going to be violent, so, you know, it makes sense. It would have been funny, that's all. Freaking Hanako just eating all of our profits. Eating all the plants. This was a funny episode. Loser X Master. I assume that just means Mao versus Animal Mask, but anyway. That was the 5th episode of Hataage Kemono Michi. And like I said, good stuff for sure. We actually started out showing some real world Animal Mask versus Mao stuff because that's, you know, when Animal Mask first came into the world, he was in the middle of a match with Mao. It was like a big hyped up match because he had never defeated Animal Mask and he was really wanted to, very much obsessed with him. And partway through the match, Animal Mask was just twinkled away. Then he went to the world and did all that stuff, and then kind of left the question, what happened afterwards in the real world? You know, that's what I thought about. I didn't really get to see exactly how they kind of wrapped up the event and all that, but we did get to see kind of Mao's immediate reaction to it, being very upset and hitting tables, and more of his more long-term reaction, like, where did he go? That coward was supposed to fight me. How dare he run away? Like, that damn chicken nugget, like, who does he think he is? Like, he's just scared to fight. How awesome I am. Somebody please find him. I'm so lonely. You know, that's kind of what it became. And we just got all these shots of him just wandering around town and stuff, you know, just... I can't describe with words exactly why that was funny, but it was just kind of like he, I don't know, had lost someone important to him, you know, so it just, I don't know, just, it was well done. And the doctor straight up said that he had Animal Mask withdrawal, which was funny as well. But that's true, he is definitely obsessed with Animal Mask to an unhealthy degree, and encouraged him to take up a new hobby, which was knitting, which he eventually did, which is cool. And actually, he ended up being summoned. Now, it clicked in my head pretty early on that we would have to, like, summon him as well. I could probably summon him as well. However, I got a few details wrong. The princess didn't do it, for the one thing I got wrong. The second thing I got wrong was it wasn't a matter of summoning the strongest hero again, and Mao by default becoming the next strongest because of Animal Mask not being there anymore. That was wrong too. It was chosen to him because the girl was more of an evil type character, you know. So, and she was trying to summon their, you know, Mao sama, you know, their Demon King, and because of his name, that ended up being him. So he came over. And we didn't have enough time for much explanation to him yet, but I am interested to see how he'll take all this, but I know he'll be excited once he gets an opportunity to battle Animal Mask. Like, once he hears he's here too, I'm sure he'll have a very different attitude towards it being summoned here. So that's all stuff to look forward to. Which I certainly do. But aside from that, we did have stuff with our actual main character, you know. He's being very happy about the animal that he's got. Masao, I believe his name was. You know, cute little guy. Don't want to make him cry by leaving him. Just babies his animals so much. And Hiroyuki just trying to take his food. That's kind of mean, Hiroyuki. I mean, I know he doesn't look like he was eating it. But, you know, he'll wake up and eat it eventually. So eventually Shikura drags him away, and Hiroyuki left to hold down the fort, but really it was Mysterious Ant-Man that held down the fort. But they were trying to kidnap the poor Dogi. They had this plan and everything that they considered to be perfect, but, you know, it was less than perfect. Because, you know, they didn't account for the Ant-Man being there, they didn't account for Hiroyuki's cuteness, making it hard to, you know, to just shove him in a sack and all that. Like, you can't bully the poor Dogi like that. So it did not go well for them. They faced the wrath of Ant-Man, who we know nothing about still. But while they were doing all that, we apparently took a mission to, well, they called it Degola. I just want to call it Mandrake, because that's kind of what it is. And that's easier to say, you know. They didn't say exactly what the mission was right here. They just mentioned what they're looking for. And yeah, you did have Hanukkah talk about there not being food here, so I guess it was kind of foreshadowing the incidents. But we know that he doesn't have any enthusiasm for the mission at all because it doesn't involve animals. He just wants to go home, doesn't care about any of this. But, you know, it's got to put bread on the table. You got a lot of animals to feed, so you got to do whatever quest you can get. But, you know, I doubt that Shigure can actually smell lies, but that would be a useful ability for sure. But yeah, Hiroyuki's cuteness is just next level. But yeah, as soon as he knew where to go, he went there. But yeah, it was not quite the animal beast he was hoping for, but he did find the Dragadagola, luckily. And freaking Camilla being like, oh, I hope he's not dead. That sure would be tragic. And then find out he's alive. Like, oh, he's alive. That sucks. And yeah, there's a lot of those little things too. There's like, what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, there's probably like 50 of them. At least. I'm not going to count them all, but gotta be like 50, right? So yeah, he ran hoping to find some demon beasts, but they were just ugly plants. So, but what exactly was the mission, though? Like, I assume they were supposed to collect them and bring them back to somebody. I'm guessing eating them was not what they were supposed to do. But yeah, I never actually specified what the job was, I don't think. I still can't believe Shigure, I thought the thing was cute. Like, what is wrong with you? Even Camilla calls her out on it, and if Camilla's calling you out on something, you know you failed in some respect. But this scene here, when it shows the Don Degola right next to Hanako, who's holding it, and she just has this cute look in her face. And at the time, all I really thought was, isn't it a funny contrast, this ugly little thing next to the cutest character in the show? And I didn't think much of it beyond that. But, you know, Hanako continued to look really cute. And that's still kind of all I was thinking. But then it zoomed in her face a little bit, and I think it was right around there that it clicked in my head, like, oh no, she's going to eat this thing. She's going to eat this thing, and you better be afraid. Because that look on her face was just like she had just... It's like I had just found a cat girl right in front of me. That's the kind of look that she had, if that's the best way I could describe it. But, yeah, we pan back over to Hanako. I thought we were just going to be like, she ate the one, and they'd be like, oh, Hanako, we're not going to let you hold any more of these things. But no, it panned over back over to her, and we just saw a giant pile of leaves in front of her, very much implying she literally ate them all. And she just looks back, messy face, and because she's so adorable, I can't even be mad at her. So... just everyone looks at her with disappointing eyes. You know, I mean, what more can you do? And then we got home, found out what happened, and the aunt is apparently incredibly good at drawing. Like, I want him to draw me a sketch of her as well. Like, that looked great. Just color it in and be perfect. You know, erase some clothes. But, yeah, Genzo, when he found out about that, man, he did not do what a lot of heroes would do, be like, oh, that was a close one, good thing nothing bad happened, let's be more careful next time, guys. He did not do that. He knows where these people live. He ran towards them, broke down the door, and it was time for some payback. Because we kept hearing these villains talk about revenge as if they're the ones in the right. When they're not. They're the villains. They're the bad guys, quite objectively. And yet they keep talking about revenge and stuff. But no, the ones that actually need revenge is Genzo, who they keep trying to screw over. So he actually did come there and started wrestling some SmackDown, wrestling them. So I love that so much. This is such an amazing show. But just that in particular, I loved how that was all handled. Because so many, you know, and Goody Two-Shoes protagonists wouldn't do that, you know. So I really like that a lot. Just all the wrestling moves. But at least he was nice enough to throw him into the cart of hay, you know. He doesn't want to hurt him too bad. Just wants to rough him up a bit, you know. That's how you know he's a hero. And yeah, that was pretty much the episode. I do want to go back to like one girl's lines, because I know she was like introducing herself and stuff, so I want to go back to that here. So, Princess Altena of Edgardo is believed to have summoned a hero, so that's what the princess that we know is. So, that's, yeah. So, this is basically a direct response to that, which makes sense. So she's very clearly the antagonist, you know, like evildoer. That she said, thus I, next leader of the vampires and one of the 4 Dukes of Darkness. Just the titles are real with her. Asked the Demon King for permission to defeat the hero. So she did get permission for this, so that's good. So we are summoning, what we are summoning here is the Demon King of another world. Wow, even like a rhino dude over there. I didn't really pay attention at all to the guards, but he looks pretty cool. Reminds me of Kung Fu Panda, you know? I think they had some rhino warriors. And with the help of the Demon King, I will defeat the hero. So finally setting up for a rematch. darkness of the dark give us power. I just love all the chuny kind of lines she has. It just gives me life. And she has that, you know, amazing, cute art style of character design, so it makes it all better. And then she summons, you know, Mao. Which, you know, he does look pretty evil with the red aura around him and stuff. So, I wonder if, you know, she'll be disappointed at all that she summoned him. Because he's sort of weaker than the hero, you know, he has lost him a lot, so... Yeah, this is where she gives her name. Daughter of Valet Johanna Skor Adorian Uljika. Do you have a nickname? In fact, it reminds me of Part Under Blade's full name. But yeah, she never gave us a nickname. So she better have a nickname, because I'm not saying that every time. But yeah, he just is confused, as you'd expect. But he does give his name. And that's all I needed to hear, you know, what they were looking for, sort of. So, you know. But he is not quite what she probably thinks he is. Like, he's not attempting to conquer his world or, you know, anything like that. Has no magical powers. So I imagine they'll be fairly disappointed once they fully realize who they summoned. But, you know, so is the princess, so I guess it kind of fits there. Just consider it a win as long as you don't get your head smacked into the ground. I guess all I can tell you. But anyway, point is, really good episode. Absolutely love this show. Can't wait for more. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.